Everyone. In this video, we will be covering MicroProfile REST client. So I'll be demonstrating the step-by-step process for running source code example of REST client. So I am inside folder code chapter 11. Chapter 11 is the chapter which is about MicroProfile REST client. Within chapter 11, you will find various projects. So it has all the microservices, starting from catalog, which contains the product catalog microservice, and inventory, order, payment, shipment, shopping cart, and user microservices. So we'll be covering running the payment service, and with the payment service we have endpoint which is payment API products. This demonstrate REST client usage, and the details are documented in the MicroProfile REST client chapter, which is the chapter 11 of MicroProfile tutorial. So let me quickly open the chapter 11 of MicroProfile tutorial. We will choose first the 7.1. The tutorial contains source code and chapter content for 6.1 as well as 7.1. And you see here MicroProfile REST client. In this, we have covered in details all the topics related to MicroProfile REST client, how it aligns with JAX-RS or RESTful web services, and various features and latest updates to the REST client API. So you can go through this chapter to understand the concepts involved in REST client in detail, as well as code examples of how to create a REST client, how to register a REST client, and using both the methods, the programmatic creation using the builder pattern, and also support for various annotations. So now let's come back to our project. So let me go to the folder which is about payment microservices. Let me run this by running the command mvn clean package to build and compile the payment service, and then I will execute the payment service. So now the compilation is happening for the payment service, and now you see the payment service has been built successfully. So let me run this using Liberty server. So I'll give mvn liberty run command. Within the payment service folder, this will run the payment service. So I'll open another terminal. I will go to the code folder and I will run the product catalog service as well. So let me go to the code, then within this chapter 11 folder, and then I will go through the catalog microservice. I'll again run catalog microservice because we are demonstrating the communication between two microservices. So here payment service will call the product catalog microservice. So this will be demonstrated here. So I will again compile and build the catalog service. So I'll give the command mvn clean package, and this will package, and it will first clean the previous project builds. It will update all the latest libraries and build the project, and then we'll create a var package to be deployed for executing this microservice. So now it's compiling and the build is successful. So now I'll again give the command mvn liberty run so that this service could also be started in another endpoint. So now we have the server is ready to run. The payment service is running. This should be running in the port which is 9050. So let me go here and open the port 9050. So here when I enter 9050 port here, we should see a green running status here. So yeah, you see here, this is running. So I can open this in the browser. So let me open the service in browser. I am opening it in a new browser. So this is the landing page for our microservice. And here we should have the Open API documentation. So we will demonstrate this with the Open API documentation. So let me go and show you the Open API. This is the Open API description of the APIs, and then this should open the Swagger UI. So here you see we have various endpoints, and in this we have this API which is fetching from payment service all the products. So now let's see the status of our other microservice, which is the catalog microservice. In the catalog microservice, we again see the message that this is running, and this is running in 5050 port, and this is the endpoint for the catalog service. So let me go and open the catalog service as well. So yeah, here this 5050 port is already added here. I'll open this in browser. So we will open it in a new browser tab. Again, I see the Open Liberty landing page. Then I will also go to the Swagger. So let me come back here. Let me try here opening the Swagger. So here this is recent changes. I see that yes, sometimes no, when I run this step by step, it opens up. So now the Swagger documentation should again open for the product catalog service. So here this is the endpoint which will be tested with the payment service using REST client APIs. So when I run this product microservice and call this endpoint to list all products, I'll click on try it out and then execute. This service do not take any parameters, and it will return the list of products. So we have 3 products here. This is a dynamic content which is based on the output from the microservice. So we see this product. Now let me call the other microservice. This is from the payment microservice. We are running this in a different endpoint. Now when I call this and execute, it should return the same 3 products. So you have this iPhone, MacBook, iPad, which is exactly the same as here. So in the payment service, we need this details for listing out all the products. So description is not provided here because description is useful for the product catalog but not useful here in the payment module. So that's why there is 3 fields. So this demonstrates the calling of REST client, calling another microservice using REST client APIs. So just I'll simply update the products. So let me also create a new product. So let's say we create another product. Say here when I'm trying it out, I will add the 4th product. Let's call it so we have already iPhone. So let's call this is AirPods. So here the description could be Apple AirPods 4, and I'll put the price as, let's say, $799. So when I put this details here and when I execute this service, this should create a new product here. Now this is created successfully. So this demonstrates the working of our post service to create a new product. Now if I call this execute method, it will return 4 products here. So you see here 4 products, even AirPods has been added here. Now same if I call the REST client in the payment, it should return me the same 4 products. So let me execute it again, and you see here the AirPods is also listed here in this particular call as well. So this is all about the REST client microservices. Thank you.